everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. This video is an Iggy Azalea inspired makeup tutorial. Have had an incredible amount of requests for this video. It's going to be pretty straightforward. There's not really much I can do. She seems to have a very basic makeup look, which is pretty much just very graphic liner and a bright lip. And that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy it despite it being somewhat basic. And let's get started. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match foundation. Just provides a nice base. I was thinking about being my natural skin tone for this video, but I've seen some photos of her when she does have fake tan on, so I'm just gonna roll with those ones. There's like a pipes or sewage or something problem in my apartment building, and it's extremely bad in my apartment, so whenever I have to close my windows, the apartment literally fills up with this like sewage smell, and I have to endure it for like an hour or two because I'm filming. And yeah, it literally smells like dead bodies, diarrhea. Yuck, I'm sorry, that was too far. No, but it does really smell. And just to clarify, it's not my business that's causing that smell. It's not my business. It is, I don't even know whose it is, but it stinks. Next, I'm going to use my NARS Creamy Concealer in Medium Custard. I may also use a little bit on this monstrous spot that is above my lip right here. I am a bit of a, not even clean freak, but like if my face has a little spot on it, it's gotta go. It's not staying there. And you did not hear me say that because it is a very bad thing to do. You should leave them alone until they are ready to live on their own terms. But no, it's gone. So I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes in the inner corner area and just blend this out underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to set with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in Transparent. She seems to always have a pretty matte base. Next, I'm going to use the Napoleon Purtis Matte Bronze. I like this shade because it is quite light on my skin, like it's not a very dark bronzer, so it looks quite natural and you can really build it up and use it all over the face. With that same brush that I used for my face powder, and I've actually been liking using this as like a bronzing contouring brush as well as my face powder. I think because it doesn't give a like really clean crisp line, so again it just looks a little bit more natural. And in the photo that I'm going off, Iggy doesn't really tend to have very strong contour. It seems to be just a bit of bronzer on her cheeks and around the perimeters of her face. So of course I'm going to try and mimic it as best I can. So I'm just going to apply a bit of this on my cheekbones. And because she is so fair, like me naturally, that's probably why she doesn't really tend to wear very strong bronzer. Next, I'm going to use a bit of this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Dim Infusion. Just a very, very light amount on the same brush, because in the photo that I'm going off, she doesn't seem to be wearing a lot of blush. So I'm just going to keep it very natural and just apply some on the apples of my cheeks. This is a bit of a corally colour as well. Then I'm going to add a touch of the Wet n Wild Fergie Centre Stage Collection To Reflect Shimmer Palette, long name. Just a tiny bit of that on my cheekbone just to give my face a little bit more dimension. Quite a nice champagne-y shade. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using the Sigma Medium Brow Powder, and I'm going to fill in my brows because Iggy's brows are quite defined, and of course I always like to fill mine in anyway. Next, I'm going to take this Napoleon Purtis bronzer again with the Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, and I'm going to work this into my crease because going off this particular photo, it looks like she's just got a very plain matte brown in her crease, and then has that very defined, strong graphic liner. So I'm going to keep it nice and simple for you guys so that you don't need to go out and use a whole new product. You can just use the one that we used on our cheeks. So I'm just going to blend that into the crease as usual. And I'm going to pat some of that onto the base of my eyelid as well. This is the MAC Black Track Fluid Line with the Zoeva 315 Fine Liner Brush. So what I like to do is start off at the center of my eyelid and use very small little brush strokes. And then I just build up this line as I go along, and then very carefully connect it to the inner corner. And the reason I keep on going like this, moving my arm out of my face, is because I don't want to blink again and have the eyeliner all over my eyelid. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line from the corner of my eye outwards to create the flick. And then connect the flick to the line on my eyelid. Okay, so now that I've done one eye on camera, I just have to do the other one off camera. It's so much easier. So I will quickly do my other eye and then I'll come straight back. Now, of course, it is time for mascara. I'm going to use the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara to coat my upper and lower lashes. In the photo, she does have mascara on her bottom lashes as well. And I don't think she has any falsies on in the photo, but I might just apply some anyway because I find that with such graphic liner, your lashes tend to look very, very small because the black on your eyelid kind of covers them up a little bit, so it always helps to put on some falsies. I'm going to use the Ardell Natural number 120 Demi Black lashes with the lash grip adhesive. Now it is time for lips. I'm going to use the Inoxa Pink Carnation Summer Matte Lipstick. It looks like this. She's wearing a very similar color in the photo, which I will also link down below so you guys can see it. And yes, so I'm going to apply a little bit of this on my lips, and I'm going to go over this with another color. I just want a bit of a base. I'm going to go over that with the Makeup Store lipstick in 403 Matte, and see if that kind of makes it a little bit less purple. That's better. And so that is the finished look. Very, very simple, as I said at the start of the video. If you would like to see any other celebrity inspired tutorials, please leave them down below and I will check them out. But for now, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye!